Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Pokedean here. And today we have an interesting discussion of a card I really want to talk about in this video that everyone always is asking me, like, what is the cheapest fucking thing that will make money, bro? like I get asked that a lot. Like, what is the cheapest thing? Because I'm always talking about things being like $3,000 or $10,000 or $58,000. So I really want to throw a play out there for a lot of you. And man, this is it. The most underrated card in probably all of Pokemon. Chi-Yu. And you may ask, Nostalgia, what the fuck, bro? Like, that's a $25 card. Okay? What's so great about Chi-Yu? And I'm really here to tell you, it is an epic card. I mean, look at the Magikarp, how it's popped off. And honestly, the art on this card is so fucking stunning in person. Look at that. It's so incredibly good in person. Like, I bought 3 of my copies for $10 each off someone, and look at this. Every single copy is fucking mint. And right now, like, you can find them for like $20 or less. And I think they're just a hell of a good pickup. I think it's just a really slept on card, man. That, like, when I started looking at this damn card, I'm like, dude, this thing is so sick. Like, how is this not like a $50 card yet? I have no idea. I really have no clue. It went up there for a while and it came back down. And this is what I want to make this video on is, you know how I always say kind of don't buy singles? Sometimes there's just that like sleeper, really good single that you're just like, why is this so cheap? Like when I seen these, I was able to get these for $10 each. I'm like, dude, I will build a fucking house out of these. Like, that is so cheap for such a good card. And it's just like there's certain cards in Pokemon where the art just turned out uniquely good, and to just be a banger. And it doesn't have to be a popular Pokemon. Everyone always thinks like it has to be like Gengar or Charizard or Mew and I mean, yes, that does help. Like, don't get me wrong, Mew has went up tremendously. But sometimes there's just those sleeper classic cards that people just don't recognize. And like they regret it so bad in the future. And I really think Chi-Yu is just one of those cards that it's like if you're getting these for $20 and they're just mint, I'm talking crispy mint, you should be getting this card. Like, I don't know what to tell you. And honestly, like, I know the Magikarp's better. Like, I fucking love the Magikarp. But, I mean, for a fish fucking Pokemon that's sick as hell, like, where the art is incredible, and you're only paying $20, I mean, this is a play you should actually really consider. I like stocking up on just mint copies of cards like this. Because if they boom, like let's say like the strange happening that these like boom to like $100 or they become like how the Magikarp has. Not saying that they will, but I mean they have some potential to run. And some cards just the art turns out to be so good, like Bubble Mew. I mean, it was so cheap; it was like $80. It was actually fairly cheap, extremely expensive now. Um, the Charizard from the City in Flames, and so I'm naming once again. I'm naming the more like successful Pokemon, but like the Magikarp was another one. Even though I know that's a popular Pokemon, the art on the card is what propelled it to greatness. And with Chi-Yu, it's like, dude, the art, like if this was an $80 card or something, I would tell you like not to buy it. But like for $10 or $20, if you don't add that to your collection, and it's in perfect condition, and you're just walking past these like, oh, Chi-Yu, like, dude, you're nuts. You're nuts. They're a beautiful card if you can find them in mint condition. Like just a card that's like, dude, fucking $10. I'll leave that lay around forever. I don't care. I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. Like Venusaur was another one. The art just turned out so good on this card that it just defined Venusaur. In my opinion, it just brought like a new life to Venusaur. So that's like why sometimes cards like that are very unique. Like This Squirtle, I just thought was really neat because it had like Pidgey and everything else in it. So there's just certain cards, man, that just slap like that. And Iron Crown was another example. That are these extremely popular Pokemon? No. But that's the point. Like, but the arts are good and they stand out and they're like, damn, this card's fucking sick. And I'm going to get to another card that has just done that. And I'll explain. This will kind of sum up what I'm saying. I mean, even though this is throwing Gengar out there, but like Morty's Conviction, like a fucking trainer card, bro. It has skyrocketed. Like it's went up from like 30 to like 65, and it's had good gains, and it's just because the art is sick. Like the art is just phenomenal on that card, and sometimes you gotta, as much as like Pokemon Joe and all them say, oh, the art's better, and they like meme about it or whatever. It's like no, you gotta actually like look at the art and like how incredible certain cards are, and if they're really cheap, you gotta realize it and be like, damn, like I'll fucking buy that if it's in mint condition. Morty's Conviction, I think I paid $30 for this in mint, like perfect condition. Like if you're passing this kind of shit up, you're just passing up free money, man. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. It's the same thing with Umbreon. Like if you find one of these mint and they only want fucking raw price for it and you're not buying it, like what are you doing? Are you even collecting at this point? Garnivore was another one, but where was the main one? Yeah, Morty's Conviction was the main one I wanted to talk about though. Like a card that a lot of people be like, oh, it's a trainer card, bro. It's Morty. Like no one wants it. And now it's like, yeah, but it has Gengar in it, and the art's dope. So now it's more expensive. Obsidian Flames Charizard was kind of the same thing. No one wants it. It's from Obsidian, and it's like, but the art's sick as fuck. The Ninetales is another one from Obsidian Flames. The art's sick as fuck. If you're not buying up mint copies of Ninetales for $20, you're nuts. You're absolutely nuts. But it's just like the same with Iron Crown, bro. Like these cards, trust me, they go up over time as it gets older. Like it happens naturally if the art is fucking good. Deox is another one from Crown Zenith. Like that art just stands the test of time. Suicune from Crown Zenith, another one. Banger card. Like that card should be way more expensive than it is now. The Ghastly from Temporal Forces. Like these are all just really undervalued cards, and they're supposed to be the main chase cards of these sets. So they deserve to be more. And it's even like Glaceon V. Like this was like a $60, $70 card. You know, just like Iron Crown was. Now I think Glaceon V is like it's disgustingly expensive. I don't even know what the price is now, but I know it's in the hundreds. Machamp from Astral Radiance. That was a card that was being passed around to everyone for $60. And now you look at it and it's like Machamp V, not an extremely popular Pokemon, but the art's good on the card. And now it's like, I don't even know, like $160, $170 card. And you have to like step back in the singles market and really like look at what you're getting for your money. Like what you're buying value wise. And like Iron Crown, you're taking no risk of this card really going down. Especially if you're getting a mint copy. You don't think people would want that for 45 fucking dollars? Like you gotta look at that shit and be like, yeah, people are gonna want this shit for what I paid at least, or more. And it's the same thing with Chi-Yu. Like if you don't think I can fucking dump that card in perfect condition for fucking more than $10, you're nuts. You're nuts. But and then you can just grade it and make money off it if you want to too. Like you spent $20 on this card, spent 15 to get it graded and get it 10. It's already $100, but like I would hold a card like that, you know, and see what happens to PSA 10s of these because that could be a good play. Like you got to think outside of the box in Pokemon like that, like Mike Tyson motherfucker. You got to like really think about it and think like, wait a minute. I love the art on this card. Like I want it in my collection. It's fucking dirt cheap, you know, and they all eventually do good as it gets older. And a lot of cards like Chi, where people sleep on it, the whole market can fucking change overnight. And it's like, oh shit, that's a fucking $100 card now, you know. So buying up like real cheap cards like Chi-Yu, where the art is good, if the art's there, people will want it. And that's just, you know, what it boils down to, man. Like Iron Moth was another one. The art is just incredible on these fucking cards. And it's so cheap. It's so cheap, it's like $20. It's like fucking Christmas, bro. It's Christmas. Where's another good example? Alakazam. Like, you can't tell me you don't love the fucking art Alakazam. Fucking $40, man. Meryl was another good one I just bought. Like, you can't tell me that you don't think want to have that card in your collection for 20 fucking dollars. You know, one of the best fucking arts. Like, look how incredible the fucking art actually is on that mural. And these just become cards that are really cheap one day and really expensive the other day. And that near mint condition can really push a good card like Chi and make it a lot more expensive. Just having a clean copy of it. And that's what people look for. Houndor was another one. This was a card that pumped and dumped. I don't know if it pumped again or not. I haven't checked the price in a while. But like the art's just good. Like it's a cute card that people like. Like Aerodactyl from base. If you can find these in good condition for fucking $10-15, I mean, these are just like plays that if you can find good copies of any of those cards, you should be jumping on it. Like you can't be afraid of singles, even though I know sometimes you may get stuck with them for a while. It's still like if you like the art though, and the price you got it at, who cares? Who cares if you sell it? And that's how I look at it. It's like who gives a shit? Like these Chi-Yus, dude. I don't care if they drop down to $5. Like I'll be proud as hell. I bought fucking 3 mint copies for fucking $10 each, man. Like this Iron Crown, I don't care if it dropped to $25, man. I fucking love the card. You know, and it's the same thing with Alakazam. It went up to like $50 and I still didn't sell it just because I wanted the card in my collection. Now I bought a second one, but I just kept it. No matter where the price went because I like the card and it's like, yeah, if it hit $100 or something, I'll sell it. But it never hurts to buy cards like this. And I really do. Like I think if you're passing on this card, any of these two cards in specific at the current market prices, you're insane. If you're passing up mint copies of these, you're insane. You're not a real collector. You're not a real collector, bro. If you pass up Chi-Yus for fucking $10 to $20 a piece, I'm sorry, but you're not a real collector. Like you don't see the potential in singles at all as a good investment. Like you don't appreciate the beauty. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like the Garatina from Lost Origin. Not Lost Origin. I mean, even it was cheap once and became really expensive, but the Garatina from Crown Zenith, it was really cheap. It was like a $70-$80 card. I think 60 at one point. Now really expensive because of the gold sick art. And like sick looking gold art cards, man, like that have always done pretty well. And I just don't think you're gonna lose money buying a card like that. And especially Iron Crown though. I really don't know what the fuck the market's thinking on that. That you're going to value that card at like fucking $45, but let's compare it to something that's like more valuable. Honestly, where's a good one? Yeah, yeah, I think that's a fair comparison. Yeah, that's a fair comparison. Like you're gonna value that card more than Umbreon. I mean, less than Umbreon. This is a $70 card, but that Iron Crown is 45. Like really? You mean to tell me the art's better on that Umbreon? I mean, I know a lot of your Sword and Shield freaks. You'll be like, yeah, it is. And I mean, if it wasn't for the age, yeah. But like that is better art. It really is. Iron Crown is such a better card. I might have a lot of you disagree in the comments. I'm interested to see what you guys say on that. But I'm trying to think of some other ones. So yeah, like honestly, Glaceon V. This is like a $145 card. Does it look as good as this for $45? Hell no. Hell no. Like I'm still surprised that the Pokemon community is sleeping on this stuff. It blows my mind. And that's why I've been grabbing a lot of it up. I plan on grabbing a lot more. I plan on grabbing a lot more singles. That's part of my game plan actually. Is grabbing like as many like cheap price singles that I can find in this current market. And kind of just be like whatever was sealed and not really sell any sealed, but not really buy anymore either. Except for like some Paldea Evolved cases, but like I said, you just have to get creative with the arts, man, of like how good some of the SV era art really is. And I feel like people fuck up on that. It's just a lot of you are all so set on Sword and Shield, and I get it. I'm with you on Sword and Shield. Trust me. I mean, look, there's fucking 6 cases back there. I'm with you on Sword and Shield, but you can't underestimate the power of Scarlet and Violet being good. It's the same thing with Paldea Evolved. You can't underestimate the power of that Magikarp and how, like, all hell the mighty fucking carp, bro. You can't underestimate the power of fish that can suck dick. You know, you just cannot underestimate the power of that, bro. And that's where we're at. And that's why Paldea is going to keep rising. But, and the Magikarp is like now a legendary ass card, but the Magikarp was like dirt cheap. It was like $50 at one point raw. And everyone slept on it. Just like this right here. You have to like take a step back sometimes. And not always think about sealed. It's good to think about sealed because sealed, yes, it does wonderful. But you have to take a step back also and say, wait a minute. Like, why is this card so good and so cheap? And that has been a thing that has done me really well sometimes. Not as good as sealed, don't get me wrong, but it has done me really well. And if I predicted good singles a lot better, I would have done a hell of a lot better. And yeah, it's certain cards like this whole fucking row right here, all of these, all of them, completely underrated. Completely underrated. That, like I said, if you're passing out mint copies of Chi EX for $20, what are you thinking? You're passing up Ninetales from Obsidian Flames in perfect condition for $20. That's all that's holding you back from buying one of the best fucking cards. That's all. Really? That's it? I mean, I understand. If that's holding you back, you need to get a damn job. That's what Sam's Cardboard says, which I guess. But if risking $20 is holding you back from buying one of the best arts in Pokemon, dude, in mint condition, I understand if you're passing up nines. I do. I get it. If you're passing up like ones that have a little chip in the corner, I get it. I'll pass them up too. Fuck it. But if you're passing up mint copies, bro, you're making a huge mistake. Like, I hate to show the card, but I'm not like selling any of these anytime soon. But these are all just future plays that I'm making for the future of what I think is going to do really well. And I plan on buying like 10 or 20 GUs. If I find them, I'm buying them. So if you're selling them, let me know. But same with Iron Crown and Terrapagos from Stellar Crown. Like, these are cards that I've been really stocking up on. Morty's Conviction was one I was going to grab a shitload of because I just knew. The Ghastly was another one I was going to buy more of. But the Drowsy as well. Like, how some of you are just, like, appalled by that card to where you're just like, man, no, no, the Drowsy. No, man. I can't buy the Drowsy. It was what they did in that pump and dump. You know, where, like, they pumped us and we bought it for $80 and then they dumped us. I'm not touching that card. I'm not touching Drowsy, bro. It's it's gonna drop back down to fucking $5. And it's like, man, you can't think like that. Like, you gotta think like, dude, look how beautiful that card is. $20. I think that's what it's going for right now. I paid way too much for this one. But like, that's all it's going for. If you can find this card in mint condition for $20, what the fuck are you thinking? Buy it. Like, these are all cards you should be picking up at card shows. Birthday Pikachu, another one. Buy it. Don't let a couple dollars hold you back from buying mint copies of memorable cards. Like, you'll regret it. And trust me, like, I regret passing up a lot of very cheap cards because I was so hyper focused on sealed to where I didn't understand at all. You know, like, I just thought sealed the entire time and then just buy a couple singles I like the art of. And like recently I became a lot more of a singles person with sealed as well, but like I became a lot more of a singles person of being like, wait a minute, like some of these are like 20 fucking dollars, and to pull them's a pain in the fucking ass. Open and sealed's expensive. That like if I'm getting a bunch of these cards in mint condition for just like pennies on the dollar, bro. How are you gonna pass that up? How are you gonna pass up a $20 Chi-Yu, bro? I just let me know. Let me know if you guys are passing these up, or if you just like think I'm crazy on this one. But like, dude, the art doesn't lie. It's there. Like the art is there, man. That is like that card just turned out so beautiful from Pokemon. I mean, even the gloom someone else was drooling over. I know the gloom is just it's remarkable art. Sometimes you really got to look at the art and say, damn, like how the fuck are people not gonna want that? I mean, God, especially that Iron Crown, man. Like I am telling you, that will be $100 plus card. I do not see that staying at $45 forever. It is just, dude, they're too nice. Like I said, if you're passing up these cards at these prices, you're nuts. Like these are some of the best cards from the SB era, even though they're like really cheap. The art is just stunning. Um, and eventually, if you're patient, it will pump. And I really think you should just go to the grading play and then hold on to the PSA 10s. But like that's what I would do is find the mint copies, grade them, and then hold on to your PSA 10s and let the prices go up. But like same thing that happened with Mew, man. I was saying to buy this $80. Now it's I don't even know, like 240, 250. Good singles where the art is there will pump. It's a simple formula, and you kind of just got to go through and really determine to yourself like what is good art, like what cards do I actually like out of the hobby. You know, not just what seal do I like to own. Like what cards do I actually enjoy the art of. And I took a little while in my collecting journey to start to do that and say I really like that Mew from 151. I really like the Mewtwo as well. Like it took me a while to get to that point because I was so hyper focused on sealed, but it really made me realize there were a lot of really cheap alt arts and stuff like that I didn't buy, and the Magikarp as well from Paldea. Like a lot of cards like that I just didn't buy because I was hyper focused on sealed, which there's nothing wrong with that. Like you're gonna do good on both, but you just gotta realize when things are too cheap. And it's the same with like Gengar. I realized 550 was way too cheap for that. Leafeon, I realized 450 was too cheap for that. It's now a $650 card. Glaceon was too damn cheap for that. It's not like approaching 600s. That a lot of these cards are just sick, man. And even if you're not like a big fan of them, it's still just like realize when the prices are just too good, when it's too good of a deal that you kind of are like, damn, like you only want fucking $10 for Chi-Yu, bro. I'm in all day of the week. And it doesn't hurt if you have some money to play with to just do shit like this. You know, like I said, like, and buy up stuff that you're like, damn, like, why is this so cheap? And eventually it comes back and just like rewards you as it gets older and more people start to like feel the same way you do, where they're like, damn, I fucking like that fucking card, man. Why is it so damn cheap? And like Birthday Pikachu was like a perfect example. It was just too fucking cheap. It's like, dude, this was like a $3,000 card from the original one. The Celebrations one for like it was like $5. It was just like it's too cheap. It's too good. It's too good for being so cheap. God, I need to get that one graded though. Like this one is fucking perfect. But yeah, it's just you got to realize sometimes when the art is so fucking good and the card's right in front of your face, like you got to learn to just like know when to jump on it and know when to just kind of be like, nah. And you can be really picky about it. Like don't buy nines or like any card that has a dent in it. But when you're coming across a card, you really look at the centering's perfect on it, you know, or if it's vintage and it's just totally not fucked. But when you're looking at it and there's just no fuckery going on with it, the back's perfect, the front's perfect, there's nothing wrong with it, and the price is fucking more than reasonable, you gotta just jump on it. And Chi-Yu is a perfect example of that, of just being too good of a card for $20. Like, I'm sorry, it is just too good of a card for $20. Like, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm curious, but too good of a card for $20, man. Way too good of a card. And Like I said, I could go across a list of cards that aren't as cool looking as that is. But anyway, that's all we got for this one. Thanks for sticking around for the rant for the night talk. But hopefully this gives you a more of a perspective on like investing on the fly when you're going to card shows and you're seeing, piles and piles of fucking cards laying around, and you're going through them all and being like, what should I even buy, bro? It's so confusing. That you have a pretty good grasp on like what you should actually buy and realize to recognize deals, you know. So anyway, that's all we got for this one. Let me know what you guys think about some of the cards I put in this video. If you think they're like winners, do you think I'm crazy for just buying weird cards? I don't know. Let me know what you think either way. But anyway, that's all we got for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. We're out.